Girl, where you at? Next, I need to check to see if the sound is sounding before I start yakety yakking, yakety yak. Don't, was it yakety yak? Don't talk back. Yakety yak, yakety yak. Okay, let me do the sound check. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. LA, are you there? Ollie, Ollie, Oxenfree. LA, are you there? Present. Ah, I'm here. Good morning, everyone. I can hear myself all right. And let me check this portion. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, Pikachu. Let me take this part out right here so I can make sure my earpiece is in. Hey, what's going on, Lil Lolly and Goddess? Please, just a reminder to keep all your comments. If they're uncomfortable, keep them to yourself. Where did you make a live in the middle of the night? No, it's 5:32 a.m. here, and it is Sunday, July 13th. So good morning to you. And there's oftentimes when I come in at this time, I get people from another country. So it's like good night to them and good morning to us. So good morning / good night to everybody. Thank you for coming in. And it feels really great to be coming in the morning. I miss coming into the show this early in the morning. I hope you guys have a good day. And y'all, I'm talking and an eyelash done got into my eye. Goodness. I think I've used the eyelash curler once or twice in my life, but I didn't understand what the concept was for me, so I didn't use it. But in this regard, when my eyelashes start growing out and curling, I think an eyelash curler will be perfect for this moment. So I may have to put eyelash curler on my list of things to get, because these eyelashes are eyelashing. And I didn't put on mascara this morning. It's early in the morning, but y'all, I like some mascara. It's so fun, you know? I was thinking of it. I took the rollers out of my hair, and I was looking in the mirror really quickly, and I was like, oh, maybe I should put mascara on. I was like, no, I'm away because I'm doing too much. And I actually wanted to come on here this morning about 5:15 a.m. So for me, my personal goal, I'm 15 minutes late, but I'm here, and I must put eyelash curler on the list because these eyelashes are growing, and they're growing in the wrong way. It's like, oh, my eyes. How are you guys doing today? I'm giving you guys a big old air hug. Feel the love. Good morning to some and good night to others. What are you drinking currently? I have water. It's room temperature. And I have my snacks, Fruit Loop cereal. And that's okay. You know, you don't have to go to sleep. It's a nice, thanks for coming over here because you could have been anywhere else. So thank you for that. Yesterday, I made a video in reference to the whole YouTube situation, how they're changing rules, but it's going to be for the better this time, and I'm forever grateful for that. Like the zealots from Toy Story, you have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful. You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful. Hi, how are you doing? LLL, thank you. Top subscriber. An owl sound. Whoo. Speaking of owl, when you said that, I instantly thought of the owl from Winnie the Pooh. You familiar with Winnie the Pooh and the owl? He was so wide. I like how they drew, because in order to make him look really big, you know, they had to fill up the whole cell of the frame when they drew him in. So he took up the whole cell to me. And so I thought that was a cool thing. He's so cute. I haven't owned the shirt though, come to think about it, in reference to like the Winnie the Pooh. I haven't gotten a shirt with an owl, not him. I usually will go to Tigger. I like Piglet because he looks cute on like print. And of course Winnie the Pooh. I believe I had a Winnie the Pooh shirt and it had everybody on there. I think it was like a picnic table scene where the shirt was white, but in the center it was a blue border around it, and it had Piglet, Tigger, Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore. And I don't remember the owl being on there, but it was a picnic table scene, and that was a fun t-shirt. I am doing wonderful this morning. Thank you for asking. I'm actually happy to be back this early in the morning. It feels really great being back this morning. And actually, I'm going to type it in because that's just how I feel. Normally, I am on here making videos this early in the morning. I'm getting back to my rhythm. You guys just keep going. That's all I can say. It's true. As cliche as it sounds, just keep going. And I'm going to type in big caps. I feel wonderful. And thank you for asking. I'm typing that response in there right now. Thank you for asking. And put at, let's see here, who wrote that? LLK. There. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. It's early in the morning, guys. I'm getting ready to put some coffee emojis in the chat, or your favorite drink emoji in the chat. I'm going to see if they have an orange juice emoji, but first I'm going to look for coffee. Oh, I like this emoji. Coffee emojis. Now, you guys can drink decaffeinated coffee, so that's one thing for sure. I think if my mom introduced me to coffee younger in life, I would have been drinking coffee from an earlier starting point in my life. My mom wasn't the best mom on the planet, but I could assure you that she would not have allowed me to drink regular coffee. She would have let me have decaf. But we were pretty poor growing up, so coffee in general was like a luxury. In reference to coffee, my mom didn't drink it too much, even though she liked the taste, because she didn't like how it made her feel after she drank coffee. So apparently at that time, I think I talked about this before, the coffee back then was really strong, and they didn't have all the coffee variants. That's what I'm thinking, because once again, I was a child. But I would have been drinking decaffeinated coffee. I like decaffeinated coffee because there are times when I do want to have a spot of coffee in the nighttime, and it's rewarding, and I don't want the extra I don't need the regular coffee to stay awake. I want to stay in a oh, I'm knocking stuff over and scaring myself. I want to stay in the zen state that I'm in, but also reward myself. So I've been drinking a lot of decaf coffee lately. A little bit of sugar, and that's that. The simple things. Usually when I'm on here in the morning, I'm in my cow suit, but it is Sunday, and I'm working a schedule that works best for me and my family, and to just continue the variety and the coolness on this platform. I used to be on in my cow suit, but I am really thinking about having, hi, thank you for coming in. I am thinking of having morning moves be during the weekday and not on the weekend, so here I am. Hi, Remington. How are you doing? Welcome into the show. Good morning or good night to you. Regardless of the time frame, thank you for coming in, because you did not have to be here. You could have been anywhere else in the world, and I'm glad you're doing good. It's like YouTube is its own little planet. Its own little planet. Hi, Lawson Links. You guys are a wonderful group of people. I remember saying before when I was on the live, this platform or this particular channel, it always draws in the most unique people. And it makes me smile because that means you guys are unique and cool too. Even if you stay in for a moment, that says a lot. So continue being unique, continue being flavorful, vibrant, open-minded, and being brave. As cliche and corny and cheesy as this sounds, do you know that being yourself is one of the most bravest things a person can do on this planet? Being yourself takes bravery. So shouts out to all of you. Shouts out to me. I'm very happy that you're here. Being yourself takes some type of courage. I love you all. Today's topic, as you can see in the thumbnail, I want to talk about some of these YouTube changes. Now, when I go on, like YouTube to see what's going on, you're welcome, Remington. You are very welcome. I like to see what everyone is talking about as far as the YouTube changes and updates. It's nice to hear in video form, but after hearing everyone's opinions and the experts who actually work from YouTube and so on, I like to read it for myself so I can grasp the full understanding to the best of my ability. And so I looked up here because I have a question. Is there an advantage to listing my YouTube channels as unlisted? I'm actually going to copy and paste the question in here because this is the topic I'm talking about. Once upon a time, if you can recall, YouTube, you didn't benefit from uploading videos and having them unlisted. Unlisted means where you, let's say I'm making the video right now and I pass it out to specifically you guys and you come in and watch it. It's through a link. Once upon a time, those videos didn't count for watch time, but I think they just only counted for views. It was still deemed to me as the category of videos being set on private. And when videos are set on private, they're not beneficial because you lose the watch time that came with it, and you lose the thumbs up and engagement. So I haven't been around the corner to check on if rules had changed as far as videos being unlisted or not. So that is the question that I typed into Google search right here. And I typed it in yesterday, but I wanted to talk about it today. And here's what AI Overview was saying. I typed in, "Hey, AI Overview," and it was like, "What do you want, LA?" I was like, "Is there an advantage to listing my YouTube videos as unlisted?" And it says, yes, there are several advantages to listing your YouTube videos as unlisted videos. Unlisted videos are not searchable on YouTube and won't appear in your channel's video tab, but anyone with a link can still view them. This makes them ideal for controlled sharing, gathering feedback, or showcasing content to a specific audience without making it fully public. I can say I have for this year, it seems to me I have been getting a lot of unlisted advertisement, and I don't mind because the unlisted advertisement I've been getting are commercials, really short commercials for candy. My last unlisted video I got was for Reese's Pieces. It was for the new Reese's Pieces candy that came out, where it's jelly in the candy. Have you tried that? It is a Reese's Pieces cup where there's jelly in the candy. Jelly, 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 jelly. I still get jelly. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's why I still get jelly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so that one stuck out the most. And then the other unlisted links that I got, once again, were for advertisement, mini shorts. Some of them were like 12 seconds. Some were 30 seconds or less. But one advertisement I got, an unsolicited link that came through my timeline for a commercial, was for like a drink or another food product, but I liked every last one of them. It allowed me to comment and leave feedback, and whoever had this shared link, also contributed and participated in the private link. So having said that, yes, it is beneficial because it seems like they're learning how to utilize this private listing thing to be more than just a dead end, for lack of a better description. As I move forward, it says here's a more detailed breakdown of the benefits. Controlled distribution. Unlisted videos allow you to share content with a specific group of people without making it visible to general in public. I'm going to copy this actually and paste it in here because you may not be following along with me specifically, because I didn't put the link in there so you could. I'm just reading it off the keyboard. But this is some of the things that I'm pulling off of the, I was about to say the pie chart. This is some of the things I am pulling off of the AI overview so you can follow along with me. So it says here, unlisted videos allow you to share content with a specific group of people. Example, if I'm sharing this with you specifically, that'd be really cool, but it still seems like this is set on Unlisted because exclusive people like you are here. So allows you to share content with a specific group of people without making it visible to the general public on YouTube. Feedback gathering, and like I said, as I think about it, the YouTube shorts that I were getting that were unlisted were like for advertisement and commercial based and for candy and stuff. I think they're really opening their minds, YouTube, to seeing just what good thing they have. Good morning, Mr. R. Thank you for coming in. We're all here. We're having a good time. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you coming in. You could have been anywhere else, but you are, like the GPS say, you are here. You have made it to your destination. So as I was saying, it works, and it seems to me that YouTube is finally catching up and realizing just what they actually have on their hands. To me, it seemed like YouTube was actually asleep on itself and didn't realize just how much they have to keep the ball going. So this is another point right here. It says you can share unlisted videos with a select audience to get feedback before making it public. So having said that, it seems like now when you make an unlisted video, like they say, you can get feedback to see how things are going and then set it on public. But after that, you've already got your numbers, you've already got the engagement, and your video looks really good. So as I'm thinking about this, perhaps I will start to do that too, just to get a feel on things. That would be fun. Hi, thank you for coming in. Here's another thing in reference to the topic for today. It says unlisted videos are useful for collaborations, allowing you to share your work with partners, or I need to expand this so I can see it, or collaborators for review and input. Exactly. And that's what I was just saying. Thank you so much. And that's what I was just saying, because this year I've been getting a lot of links into my timeline, and they're commercial based. And I've been sharing my opinion on it too, because I'm actually liking what they're presenting. It's not a load of boring stuff just because. Here's something else that says, and once again, thank you, Mr. R. Appreciate that. Hidden content. You can use unlisted videos to keep certain content, like older videos, accessible via a link while keeping your channel cleaner. You know what? That is a good idea. Hang on a minute. I really enjoy that I'm learning stuff on here. Y'all, when I'm on here, I can just go, because I'm learning, I'm teaching myself things, and I'm coming up with ideas as I go. So it says here once again, and you guys are learning something too, so I'm going to put it in here, because you can pass this information along to your family and friends, or it's good for you. So it says right here, it's going to pop up in a minute. You can use unlisted videos to keep certain content, like older videos, accessible via a link while keeping your channel cleaner. So if that's the case, I have tons of older videos. I've been on here for 13 years, and if I want to clean up my channel so it can be easier for you guys to go through my things, if I put them on as unlisted, I wonder if that will instantly ruin my view count. I know it won't mess up my watch time because watch time rolls over from year to year. So every day, basically 365 days of the year, my watch time is always on this wave. Because this time last year, I could have done exceptionally well far as watch time, view count, and engagement. But it doesn't matter because when that same day comes around and the numbers don't line up, there's going to be a decrease. And that's what I experience a lot because it's kind of hard to keep up with all that. But nonetheless, it is what it is. I'm learning new things right here. Here's another pointer. It says business application. Companies can use unlisted videos for internal communication, training, or sharing presentations with specific teams or clients, which is true. But sometimes I see some of those business links for public consumption as if I work for the company. So I don't know how I'm stumbling across these things that seem like it should be specifically business based. I'm stumbling across them and like, they'll be like, welcome to the wonderful world of Walmart, chapter 1. I'm like, I don't work at Walmart, but I'm about to watch this. Unless somebody leaked the information, but that's not my problem. That's Walmart's problem. Yo, do. And ladies and gentlemen, come on down. We have a Walmart problem. Boom, boom, boom. Attention all Walmart shoppers. There's been a breach in communication. I want to let you know that the link that got out, that's not a coupon for buy one get everything free. I'm sorry to tell you, it's too late. If I got a coupon from Walmart that said buy one get everything free, I'm gonna be like, thank you, Lord, because they had to honor the coupon and the customer is always right. That's what they say. But these retailer people been fighting back. They're getting tired of customers who come in and they're acting unruly under the guise of the customer is always right. They're tired of it, sick and tired. As I continue, it says, unlike private videos, it says, let me put that in here. It'll pop up just a second. Unlike private videos, there's no limit to the number of people who can view an unlisted video, as long as they have the link. So for example, I read something yesterday. I do have a website, elaytv.com. So if I wanted to make the website as exclusive as possible, let's say I could come on here now and make an unlisted video and link that video to my elaytv.com website, and only the people who go to that said website will be able to have access to see it. But since it's unlinked, since it's a linked video going through a redirect from another website of mine, it should still count the view and watch time. Once upon a time, they did not have it set up like that. So this is a good thing. And now I'm thinking like, wow, I could actually apply some of these things to the website for exclusiveness and just to try it out. And it's nice to know I won't be affected. I just don't want to get affected for trying things out, because you're supposed to try new things, right? But at what expense? It's kind of like when you're applying for a credit card. You want to apply for a credit card, and then if you don't get the credit, you get a ding on the credit. So it makes you feel like, why would I try? And it's going to affect my credit in a way that it can really hinder me in the future. That's how I felt YouTube was once upon a time when I wanted to try different things. I got affected in a way I wasn't able to recover from. Such is life sometimes. So it can be scary to try new things because you may not recover as fast as everyone else. But that falls in the line of being yourself and being brave. If you want to take a chance and count on you and try something, that's one of the things that comes with being yourself. Betting on you. I love you guys so much. So let me see here. I'm going to copy and paste this in here and share what I'm reading with you as I go along. It says here, I'll wait for it to load up. Subscribers to YouTube channel won't be notified about new unlisted videos. I didn't know that, as they are not visible in their feeds for search results. Okay, so subscribers to YouTube channels won't be notified about new unlisted videos, as they are not visible in their feed or search result. Interesting, very interesting. Here's something. Maintain watch time. If you have an existing video that you no longer want to be put public, but want to retain its watch time and historical data, unlisting is a good option. I am taken aback. Y'all, this is new to me. This is a new change that I can rock with. I need to find the mind-blown emoji, like, what? Oh, really? Let me find that emoji really quickly, because I'm floored. It's like, really? Let me get that emoji up here. I am looking for it on the other screen. So bear with me, please, because I have to express myself. A do-do-do, a do-do-do, a do-do-do. I don't want that emoji. What in the world? Here it is. Wow. So this is good information. Hi, how are you doing? This is good information. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in, Dwayne Leach. Let me put hi on here. D-E-W. And put hi. Like the cricket Verizon list people. They're like, hi, bye. So once again, it says maintain watch time. If you have an existing video that you no longer want to be public, but want it to retain its watch time and historical data, unlisting is a good option. As a matter of fact, I have a video that I just put on private because I didn't want to get rid of it, but I wanted to keep it for continuity purposes. I'm getting ready to put it on unlisted, so it won't take away the watch time that I have, because I am striving to maintain all the hard work I have, so I can keep up the momentum. I don't want to lose any watch time. I've come so close to my goal. And let me push save. Y'all, I'm looking for the save button. Oh, there it is. Ask and it shall be delivered on to you. So I just fixed that right now, and I saved myself. Thank you guys for coming in. So that is a good piece of information. They have a deeper dive in AI mode. What more could they actually tell us? Well, I'm about to find out. The time is currently 5:58 a.m. on Sunday, July 13th, 2025. Good morning to some and good night to others. Thank you for coming in to LA TV. I have my cute little Minnie Mouse onesie on. Look at that. It comes with a bowl and it is comfortable. Let me fix the lighting really quickly so it don't hurt my eyes. Just 1 second, because it's starting to. Excuse me. Oh boy. Woo. Boy, excuse me. Alright, so let me expand this really quickly. Y'all, I have, I was about to say Monsters Incorporated. I do not have Monsters Incorporated on in the background. But Monsters Incorporated did come on a couple of days ago, because it was the movie that came on before the Zombies 4 movie premiered. I like the movie, but I fell asleep during the last 20 minutes of it. So I had to rewatch it again and try not to fall asleep. I got really comfortable and I just fell asleep, but the Zombie 4 movie is good. But in the background, I currently have the Mission Impossible marathon on. And it's funny because yesterday's video, I was talking about Mission Impossible, because I got the titles mixed up with James Bond movie. And now Mission Impossible is on. So the question that I'm talking about right now, so you can follow along with me. This is the question slash topic that I'm referring to right now. The topic this grand morning is there an advantage to listing my YouTube videos? Oops. To listing my YouTube videos as unlisted. This is today's topic right here. Let me put it in the chat. Oh, you know, I just thought of another idea. I'm so happy. This is today's topic. Just so y'all can know, this is today's topic right here. Is there an advantage to listing my YouTube videos as unlisted? And there are advantages now as times have changed and YouTube is getting hip with the program. And so let's see here. It says key benefits. It says you're asking the great question. Listing your YouTube videos as unlisted can definitely be advantage depending on your goals. What do they mean by depending on your goals? Well, this is the first thing that AI overview said, and so we're going to put that in there. I'm thankful for that. And it's talking to me and encouraging me. Let me copy and paste. I want to copy this in here and paste all this information in here. It's a beautiful thing. What's the song Chowder saying? He's like, and I say to myself, what a wonderful food. Oh, yeah. Dizzy Gillespie. Is his name Dizzy Gillespie? And he had those jowls for days. Is a black man, rest in peace. So he'll say, I said something in the blue, red roses too, shoo, shoo, and I said to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So you're asking a great question. Listing your YouTube videos as unlisted can definitely be advantage depending on your goals. Here's the key benefits, you guys. Control sharing without full privacy. Unlisted videos are not discoverable through YouTube's researches, your channel page, or recommendations. However, anyone with that video link can view and share it, offering a middle ground between completely private and public settings. Now, when I first got on YouTube 12 years ago, I always thought that's how the unlisted things were supposed to be. It just seems like felt common sense. But at that time, it wasn't like that. It was just basically treated, in my personal opinion, as a privacy setting. So it's like, dang if you do, dang if you don't. But this time around, it seemed like they got their act together. And they're like, control sharing without full privacy. Unlisted videos are not discoverable through your YouTube search, your channel page, or recommendations. I'm going to copy this and put this in here so you guys can follow along with me, because sharing is caring. And this could be beneficial for everyone. And it continues on. It says, however, anyone with the video link can view and share it, offering the middle ground between completely private and public settings. YouTube, I'm very happy that you guys, I don't really want to say got with the program, but it seems like you got some good help behind you to really elevate your platform, because it honestly can really be so much more. It can be so much more. And it don't seem like you guys have the right team around you. Needed to clean house. And so it really seems like that's happening. It says here, targeted content distribution. You can share unlisted videos with specific groups like clients, students, or team members without making the content available to the general public. This is ideal for things like client presentations, drafts for feedback. I like that one. I like that idea a lot. Internal training materials or educational content for specific groups. I love that a lot. I am thinking here because these are great ideas that were in my mind, that are in my mind, but having the exact words laid out in a chronological order. It's just helping me piece my ideas and questions together. So I really appreciate that. How can I break this down in here so I can share this information with you? I'll have to break it up because there's only so many things I can fit into here. Once again, I want to thank you guys for coming in. I'm learning something live, and I'm sharing this knowledge with you guys because you probably can pass it on to your family and friends. This is really fun and exciting. And yesterday's video, I was like, I need something with more wordage so I can really grasp what I'm saying, what they're saying. So not only can I share it, I can comprehend it better. So I have that in here, and I'm excited about that. So this is like really exceptional. So key benefits right here. The key benefits for, making your videos unlisted are as follows: content testing and feedback. Unlisted videos provide a way to get feedback on your content before a wider release, kind of like a movie show premiere. You can share a draft with a select audience, get their input, and make revisions based on their feedback, improving the overall quality upon publication. So it's like a book draft when you're writing a book, to which I need to continue doing. I have a few self-published books, but they need to be updated and reworked. But however, again and nonetheless, oh, look it, a volcano emoji. That's cute. I'm gonna put that in there just because. And then this emoji right here is someone eating cereal. Content testing and feedback. So here's another way you can get the word out about your information. I'm going to paste this in here so you guys can see. Another benefit for using the unlisted video setting on your YouTube videos. And for those of you who might be, like for example, for me, I have a playlist and it's called Through My Eyes. I had some times in my life where my upbringing were pretty grim, and I wanted to share that with everyone. But for those of you who may not want to completely open the floodgates to the world and involve everyone into the bad times in your life, but you still want to express yourself and get it out there, having it as unlisted is still beneficial for you because you can share it to select people who you may specifically want to get that message out to. And you still win according to what I'm reading on AI Overview. You get the watch time and the view time still. And on top of that, you get to set yourself free by expressing yourself. So I think that's a wonderful thing. That's some information I'm going to pass along to my family. In order to make things better, you have to share your side of the story. What's good in telling the story if it's only one-sided, being good or bad? You have to have both sides of the story so the listener can be able to compute whether they like the story or not. If you don't give them all the story, you're doing yourself a disservice and everyone listening a disservice because it actually changes their view, and that's cheating. Website blog integration. You can embed unlisted videos on your YouTube website or blog to keep the content exclusive to that platform while still leveraging YouTube for hosting. And that's exactly what I was talking about maybe 15 minutes past. For my website that I have, I can use unlisted videos to make it seem exclusive and to just set the tone for the website more. And I still win because I'm using YouTube server hosting, right? Am I getting the lingo right? But I'm still benefiting as a 2-win-1. So it's a wonderful thing, guys. I'm thankful for that. So I'm going to share this bit of information with you as well. And push paste so you guys can see. So website blog integration, you can embed unlisted videos on your website or blog to keep the content exclusive to that platform while still leveraging for YouTube hosting. There is an option when I get to it where I'll be able to have a membership only content if I want to. But for right now, it seems like it would be something I'd want to do specifically for my website. I haven't gotten around to, well, I shouldn't say that. It's been a few years and I still haven't thought of anything I want to make exclusive on YouTube. I don't think it's currently necessary, but using this feature that says here, website/blog integration, you can embed unlisted videos on your website or blog to keep the content exclusive to that platform while still leveraging improving the overall quality upon publication. I'm really loving that. Thank you guys for putting that in there, and I'll share this with you. And it says here, channel organization. Okay, I could use a little channel organization. I have over 3,000 videos on here. Channel organization. If you want to declutter your channel or remove old, irrelevant video from public view without deleting them, you can change their status to unlisted. This allows people who have previously accessed the video a link to continued viewing. And I am liking this because it's giving me some ideas on how I can just diversify my platform. And I'm wondering if it will help with the flow of the algorithm. I'm wondering if I have, how could that be? I'm still going to continue my thought out loud because I'm talking with you guys. I have so much content. Do you think it's possible that the algorithm is clogged up? But how could that be a possibility? How could I clog up the algorithm with original content if I've been on here for 13 years? When they encourage you to make good content consistently, and it don't matter how much as long as it's good. So I retract that question because it goes against everything YouTube stands for, far as, you know, producing content. Now they're telling you, oh, you're making too much good content, you're clogging up the algorithm. I'm not accepting that answer. But I do like the fact that I'm learning different things on how to utilize the unlisted feature. And so it says here, in short, videos offer a flexible way to share content with a specific audience without making it public or requiring Google accounts to view. I like that a lot. So this can be particularly useful for gathering feedback, testing content, or providing exclusive access to materials. However, remember that if the links is shared publicly, anyone can view the video, so it's not suitable for highly confidential information. So I will copy and paste this information into the comments section, and let me pin it to the top. Let me go here. Once upon a time I was able to do that. I wonder if I don't see it right now. Let me close the chat box out over here to see if I can paste that into the typical comment section, which is weird why I don't see it. Open panel. Thank you guys. Have you pressed the like button, please, and thank you. Thank you guys for participating in that vote, and it's actually showing. Thank you for voting, or thank you for pressing the thumbs up. It means a lot. So once again, is there an advantage to listing my YouTube videos as unlisted? Yes, yes, and yes. And in addition to that, they gave me a couple of ideas that spanned off into multiple ideas for me that where I could see this being a beneficial thing for myself. This was a good AI deep dive on there, and I really appreciate the questions. Here's something that's give me some tips for using unlisted videos for client work. Can unlisted videos be monetized? Ooh, I'm gonna see what that says. Can unlisted videos be monetized? That's a good question. Here's another question, guys. Let me put this in here. This is a good quick topic. Let me put this in here and push paste. Can unlisted videos be monetized? And here's the answer, yes. Wow. Unlisted videos can indeed be monetized on YouTube, but with some crucial caveats. It is 6:15 a.m. Sunday, July 13, 2025. Good morning to some and good night to others. Thank you for coming to the LA TV platform. We are in the 45-minute marker of this wonderful video where we're just chilling, having a good time. I am educating myself live on this platform, learning about the unlisted videos and seeing how the times have thankfully changed and are working in my favor. Can unlisted videos be monetized? And the answer, guys, is yes, videos can indeed be monetized. This information is brought to you by AI Overview, so I'm copying and pasting and sharing the information on here. I am getting this information from AI Overview, and this is giving me a roundabout guidelines on how I can go about this. And if I have other questions I want to specifically key in on and ask YouTube through the YouTube Bible, I'll know specifically how to answer the question without going in circles. This information is brought to you by AI Overview. Brought to you by Google AI Overview. I'm having a great time learning stuff. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Summertime sadness. I'm so happy. Summertime gladness. Yeah. Yay! That is an actual song that I composed and wrote myself. And it's the theme song for hashtag Meowcat. Hashtag Meowcat is a seasonal video that comes out. Excuse me, it's a seasonal video that comes out for the summer only. And it is featured currently on my like the homepage of YouTube. Hashtag Meowcat. He is right now is mainly talking about Tyson's chicken. But that's the character that I originally thought of for here, and that's the theme song. So YouTube Partner Program and AdSense. Your YouTube channel must be part of the YouTube Partner Program, and you must have linked an AdSense account to receive payments from an ad revenue. So can unlisted videos be monetized? Yes, unlisted videos can indeed be monetized on YouTube, but with some crucial caveats. And caveat number one, according to AI Overview, says YouTube Partner Program and AdSense, your channel must be part of the YouTube Partner Program, comma, and you must have linked an AdSense account to receive payments for ad revenue. But if you are not a part of the YouTube Partner Program, I encourage you to keep going, because one day you'll wake up and you will be. You too, Pikachu, can have luscious, silky, fabulous hair, just like myself, if you only believe. I gotta put a lightning bolt in the chat for Pikachu. Lightning bolts in the chat for Pikachu. Lightning bolts in the chat for Pikachu. For my homie Pikachu. Bully bolts in the chat for my homie Pikachu. Pikachu. L-A Pikachu. You can have silky, luscious hair. Can you imagine seeing Pikachu with silky, luscious hair? Pikachu uses mane and tail hair care products to achieve his luscious look. Can you imagine Pikachu growing his hair out? Do you think it'll interfere in getting away when he's fighting? Oh my gosh. So continuing on with can unlisted videos be monetized? It says here, meeting guidelines, the unlisted video, even though not public, must still adhere to YouTube monetization guidelines, including community standards and advertiser-friendly content policies. I really still wish that YouTube came out with a printable book, because I like to thumb through the pages, because even when I'm online reading, I still get lost because I like to actually mark the tangible pages and such. Limited visibility. Unlisted videos won't appear in YouTube search results, on your channel page, or in recommendations, limiting their organic reach and potential for ad views. This is true. However, this still can help benefit you in the process, correct? I'm going to stop for a snack. Put a little foliage in the chat because I can. Shouts out to the leafy greens. We've got foliage here that looks like a fern plant. I tried typing in a whole bunch of fern plants, and they are not coming up on some devices. So some devices, so I will choose another plant emoji. EMOJ. Come on, girl. It's early. I'm messing up the typing. EMOJI. Let me look for another plant emoji so everyone can see it. PLANT. I really like that fern emoji. GREEN. Big City Greens on Disney is supposed to be coming out with new episodes. Have they started that yet? There's a tree in the salad. This is not the way. These flower choices are wiggity wiggity whack, man. Come on, YouTube. Let me quit. Let me just go through here the long way and find some leafy greens or something. Bell peppers might not even show up. Let me look for some flowers. I typed in flowers and it's giving me stuff that don't even make sense. A sock? What does a sock have to do with the flower? Plant. Ladybug. Here's some flowers. This is not what I want to put in here, but maybe it'll come up on the device. Let's see. That's coming up. The plants are coming up. I put a beetle at the end because that beetle emoji is cute, but it won't share it. So ads can still appear if your channel is monetized and the video meets the guidelines. Ads can still run on the unlisted video when someone accesses it through the direct link, or if it's embedded with the monetized website. That is awesome. I just thought of another topic. I need to write it down because I'm still struggling with Blogger. I miss Blogger, but they've changed so much and I still don't understand how to keep up with the changes, because the help box is not really helpful and I'm just sitting over there lost. So let me type in this. Let me type this in really quickly. Why is it so hard to... Is it Blogger? Blogger? or blogger. I think it's blogger. So I have a long laundry list of things and topics. I crossed out 3 topics yesterday and I did well. I have another personal goal for myself. When will it ever end? It will never end. I have another personal goal list on here and I crossed out successfully 3 topics and I'm working on another topic, which is this morning. Good morning to all of you. So I will put this in here and share this information with you as well so you can follow along with me as I pressed the wrong button. As I read along. I'm getting this information from AI Overview. Let's see. Control. Let me delete that because that's too much. I have to shorten this up. It's time for you to move that bus. Move that bus. Didn't they bring that show back? I really miss it. It was fun. But then did you see the aftermath stories of people? They unfortunately, some of them could not keep up the maintenance of the house after it was all said and done and they ended up having to leave. It's such a sad day, y'all. Such a sad day. Ladybugs, I'm wearing my ladybug onesie. So it says here, AdSense still can appear if your channel is monetized and the video meets the guidelines. Ads can still run on the listed video when someone accesses it. Do I have a hole? I be saying stuff. There's a hole in my outfit. Oh, here, hold that. AdSense semicolon. If your channel is monetized and the video meets the guidelines, comma, ads can still run on the unlimited video when someone accesses it through the direct link or if it's embedded in the monetized website. Yes, I slaughtered the word access. How do I pronounce that? It says ACCESSES. Accesses it. Sounds like I'm speaking Slytherin, and I didn't want to go to Slytherin, but the accesses it through the direct link. Harry Potter, help me! I don't want to go to Slytherin. How to use unlisted videos for monetization. There is more information in here. I want to thank y'all for coming in here, helping the sister out by giving your undivided attention to me, because it's a whole metaverse over here and y'all could have been anywhere else but over here. How to use unlisted videos for monetization is the next bullet point that we will be talking about, and I'm so happy. Summertime sadness. I'm so happy. Summertime gladness. Let's see here. Next topic is as follows. Next topic is as follows. A baby chicks, send them to the moon. Yo! Shout out to all the people who like regular show. You know how they have the baby chicks with a regular show. Rigby raised them, and they're like, step off, step off, step off, step off, and they had to protect Mordecai and Rigby at the park, and they formed together and was like, made this big baby chick robot thing. That was dope. Here are the regular show. Here are the baby B-A-B from the regular show. Regular show. Here are the baby chicks from regular show. Okay, back to the topic. How to use unlisted videos for monetization. Exclusive content for paying members. You can offer unlisted videos as perks for patrons or members, adding value to your paid membership. So you have to figure out a way if you really want to maximize your YouTube dollar and come up with exclusive things that are not just trash and junk, but something. I mean, you guys will be actually paying for this, so you don't want to give your family and friends trash content. So how to use unlisted videos for monetization. Exclusive content for paying members. You can offer unlimited videos as perks for patrons or members, adding value to your paid memberships, which is a wonderful thing. They have Patreon. Some people, are on Patreon and so on and so forth. But to each his own. I just feel that if you're going to do that, you don't want to shortchange your people. You want to do right by them. How to use unlisted videos for monetization. Educational content. Share unlisted videos with students who have paid for a course, which is a brilliant idea. Generating revenue outside of YouTube traditional ad system. That's brilliant. I'm going to put that in here actually. I need to get me a composition notebook. I need a composition notebook because I have to chronicleize my things. I need to buy a composition. So I can sort out my ideas, the old school way. So thankfully, back to school is happening again because the composition notebooks should be really cheap, more cheaper. But I need to get a composition notebook. Yeah, because these are things I'm thinking of plans right now that I need to share with my husband when he returns. Wow. So educational content, sharing listed videos with students who have paid for a course, generating revenue outside of YouTube's traditional ad system. And this is a nice thing because YouTube, in this sentence alone, YouTube is encouraging you to not solely rely on them as your source of income when you do become monetized. It's like they're actually encouraging you to not limit yourself. So I'm going to read this again because this is what I grasped from it. Educational content, share unlisted videos with students who have paid for a course. Generating revenue outside of YouTube's traditional ad system. Outside of it. That's really a nice thing. Promotional content with affiliate links include affiliate links in the description of unlisted videos, and if viewers make a purchase through these links, you can earn a commission. Here's another wonderful point that I want to share with you guys. Is another wonderful fact. Here's another wonderful point that I want to share with you guys in reference to this. I do have a Cash App at the top if you're interested in donating to the cause. Any amount is wonderful. Any amount is appreciative. I still pick up pennies off the ground. I don't care how financially comfortable and stable I am. I will pick up a penny and put it in my pouch and be thankful because it goes right into the pot of savings. So this is some information I'm going to share right here. Copy. And I want to thank all of the people who have surprisingly sent Cash Apps. Y'all be making me cry because it's hard out here, and for you to do that, it means a lot. So right here it says educational content, share unlisted videos with students who have paid for a course, generating revenue outside of YouTube's traditional ad system. So YouTube once again is encouraging you to think outside the box, not to limit yourself to just YouTube, and come up with some ideas that you can maximize your revenue and your opportunities on here, so you can continue to be great, so you can continue to work at home, so you can continue to just have as much peace as possible. There's another point on here. It says promotional content with affiliate links includes affiliate links in the description of unlisted videos, and if viewers make a purchase through these links, you can earn a commission. So for those of you who, I think this may classify as sponsorship, you can still benefit while having your video as unlisted. So it's like it's a triple win. It's a beautiful thing. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. Cue the cheeks. Those cheeks were so big, it was kind of creepy, you know? But everybody is fearfully and wonderfully made. So when you take that into thought process, humans are beautiful people. We are wonderfully made. We come in all shapes and sizes and all personalities to boot. Thank you so much for coming into LA TV. Today is Sunday, July 13, 2025. The time for me is 6:36 a.m. The roosters are probably out crowing, fussing because they haven't been fed. That's probably the real reasons roosters crow day in and day out. They don't care about us or them animals. They're talking about we need some food. Translates to, we need some food. We need some food. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Mic drop. Boom. Hey, you just heard this exclusive story about why roosters roost and crow, and that's the reason why. Cue Celine Dion. And that's the way it is. Shouts out to Celine Dion. What a wonderful talent. And it says here, in conclusion, while unlisted videos don't contribute to your public metrics or algorithm, recommendations, they can be monetized. So in conclusion, let me put this in here because this is the takeaway in reference to this point. In reference to unlisted videos, guys, if you still want a sense of privacy while you're sharing your content out to the world, your video still can be monetized. So let me put this in here because this is a good takeaway. For example, as I was saying, some of you may not be ready to bear it all, but I have a playlist called Through My Eyes, My View, and I talk about a lot of the things that happened to me growing up as a child, and they weren't so nice. And I'm sharing it because I want to help someone avoid what happened to me at that age. I want to help them find their words during that time if it happens, and to know how to push, and to know how to see a window of opportunity, to know how to get out of a said situation. If you're not ready to really share with the entire world or student body, but you do want to share your story, I recommend trying it as unlisted because you'll still be able to benefit. It's therapeutic for yourself, it's freeing, it's liberating. You'll be able to share it to exactly who you want to hear it. And on the back end, you still will be able to monetize from it. And then when you're ready to release it to the world, you'll reap even more benefits because now it's open for public consumption. So I think that's a wonderful way to start out. Once again, while unlisted videos don't contribute to your public metrics or algorithm recommendations, they can be monetized if your channel meets the monetization requirements. And that's a wonderful thing. Here's another portion of the paragraph that I'm going to include and share with you guys. It says they offer flexibility for targeted content distribution and can be a valuable tool for specific monetization strategies like providing exclusive content, see, or promoting affiliate products. I am multitasking here. Please stick with me really quickly as I multitask. I gotta put the heart in here. Let me see if it show up on you guys' end. Yeah, I had to put that in there. Celebrating myself and celebrating you guys for sticking it out with me. I didn't eat all my cereal, Fruit Loops, but I made it pretty much down to the bottom of the barrel. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you so much. I need to put in the closing remarks before I wrap this up. I'm thinking about Digimon. I think Digimon is supposed to be coming out with a new season. I really need to check into that. Closing remarks. This is the closing remarks. The closing remarks. Closing remarks. And let me fix this here. Thank you guys so much for pressing the like. I am going to end this portion of the poll. Closing remarks are as follows. Now, where in the world did that picture go? It's go. I had to retype it. Closing remarks. CLOSING. While using unlisted videos, you still can benefit from it. You can still benefit from YouTube and other social media branches. You can still benefit from YouTube and other social media branches if you choose to make your video VIDEO unlisted. I'm very happy for that, guys. So the takeaway for today is you still can benefit from YouTube even if your video is unlisted. I got all this information from AI Overview, so if you want to test the waters for yourself, you can. This is great information. So once again, in conclusion, while unlisted videos don't contribute to your public metrics or algorithm recommendations, they can be monetized if your channel meets the monetization requirements. They offer flexibility for targeted content distribution and can be a valuable tool for specific monetization strategies like providing exclusive content or promoting affiliate products. I recommend that you guys try it out. Don't sell yourself short. And if you are scared to get your feet wet in this YouTube game because there's a dark side to everything, even here, I recommend you do yourself a solid, shout out to Regular Show, and take the plunge and start YouTubing and sharing your story, even if it's unlisted. Write a book. You can write a book by telling your story. How I'm talking to you, you can just kick out your thoughts and then listen to it and start putting it in order. There's so many things that you can do, but if you aren't reminded of those things, you can forget because life gets incredibly fast. And when I was born and when I was in elementary, life was unbelievably fast for me then. And that was in the 90s, and life has sped up even faster. It can be scary, but in order to slow yourself down and get from the spinning of the world moving, you have to take a step back and start thinking about what's best for you and stepping out being yourself. And stepping out being yourself could be sharing your story here on YouTube. And you can do it now as unlisted and still reap benefits. I need to adjust my legs so I don't fall asleep. I've been sitting the same way here on this floor for an hour and 14 minutes. And you know what? My leg didn't fall asleep. It's a miracle. It truly is. Hold on. It truly is a miracle. I have to count my wins. I am counting my wins. My leg did not fall asleep that whole entire time. I just wanted to move it to prevent that from happening. And little did I know nothing like that happened. You guys have any questions before I boogie on out of here? I'll wait a little bit. I'll type this in here. You guys have any questions for me in reference to the said topic? Let me see. I'll leave the floor open for questions. You guys and gals have any questions for me before I boogie on out of here? And put the heart. I finished my part 2 while I'm waiting to see if you guys have any questions or comments in here. I finished my part 2 of the Breakfast Club Keisha Cole interview, and it was good. And it's funny because my part 2 actually lasted almost the actual duration of the entire Keisha Cole's interview. The newest Keisha Cole's Breakfast Club interview is about 43 minutes long. And my part 2 of that was 40 minutes long. My part 1 of that was about a half hour. Because as I'm listening to the interview, I'm pausing it and commentating on it. I'm not playing the video in the background. It's just me talking about it. And I'm listening to it with earphones. And I put the link down at the bottom so you guys can follow along with me. So Keisha Cole's interview from the Breakfast Club part 1 and 2 are up and ready. And the Ashanti and Nelly interview, Leading the Way, is leading the charge and is fully up and going. That's getting some good views. I have yet to see the Nelly TV show, but I want to. I have another video that I did yesterday in reference to talking about in a little bit more detail the YouTube updates that are rapidly coming around the corner in reference to them wanting to get back to the celebrating of original content such as myself and YouTube here who are involved. I'm quite sure you guys are original content creators who need a little more love shown your way, because that's originally what YouTube was all about. Well, originally YouTube was all about a dating app, and then that didn't work, so now it is about broadcasting yourself. I think I've given this enough time. I did open this section up for questions or comments that you did want to ask me. Is there anything else in the house notes that I need to talk about? I have morning move and I'm fixing the schedule so I can adhere to a more flexible thing and make it more exciting for myself. I plan to just have morning moves be in the morning, but during the weekday and on the weekends I'll be talking about other things. I want to talk about the Essence Festival for those of you who are interested in that. I do have a playlist for the Essence Festival. Well, not Essence Festival, for the Essence magazine in general. I do have a playlist for that. I picked apart one magazine and it took like 7 videos for me to do that. And the more I get involved in it, the smoother it will be regarding the Essence playlist, because I can really see this being something big. No different from YouTube. I never imagined my platform to be this big, nor had I had plans on it being this big. It was supposed to be simple, but each day turned into something, and each day turned into a month, and each day turned into years, and here we are. I'm getting ready to let you guys go because I don't see anything in here or have any questions, or I don't see any questions in here that you guys want to ask of me or any comments. So I'm getting ready to wrap it up. But please be advised, I did open the floor. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the replay, gang. I will have this available for you once this video is finished processing. I have those notes in there so you can see for yourself all the beneficial things that having your video as unlisted can help you with. I learned a lot of things. I love you guys. Being yourself is one of the bravest things any man or woman, boy or girl can ever do on this planet Earth. It is the bravest thing anyone can ever do. So I applaud you guys for coming on here, holding me down, watching this oddball of a channel. And I love you all. Be kind to yourselves. And thank you for being brave. Good day, good morning, and or good night. Bye. I'm eating cereal. I shouldn't be talking with food in my mouth. This is so rude. But I'm an adult now. I can do what I want.